I was watching the documentary of many of the big pastors in Nigeria. Pastor Suleiman, Baba Adeboye, J.D. Yedengo, Ibiome, Paul Emeche, Lazarus Morga of God's Choosing, Baba Kumuyi of Deeper Life. But it's not top men of God. They were analyzing the houses that these men have built where they live. They built mansions. Some of them, their house cost $1.something million to build it. Some of them, their house cost $2.something million to build it. Some cost $5 million, some cost $6 million, some cost $7.something million. These men that are preaching about the kingdom of Christ, the kingdom that is not of this world, and they are spending millions of dollars to build mansions. In their mansions, the best of seats, the best of beds, the best of kitchen equipment, to have swimming pool, every kind of luxurious thing you can think about, they have them in their houses. But these are the same men that are preaching Christ, that says that the kingdom is not of this world. Then they are building things on earth as if the kingdom of Christ is on earth here. I don't think that some of them that surprised me more is people like Lazarus Morga, Baba Kumuyi of Deeper Life. These ones, they surprise me more because these ones, they are the ones that like to portray more of holiness. That one that is doing God's choosing will wear banner. You can wear 500,000, 1 million naira suit. You will still put banner on top. But they were showing the pictures of their mansions inside, their kitchens, their swimming pool, luxurious, high-class, luxurious life. But this is Baba Adeboye them and all. That's the kind of mansions all of them are mounted, as if there is nobody in their congregation that is suffering. Some people may hear this kind of preaching say, well, it's because you don't have money yet. If you have money, we know. Some of us have been trained in some ways. I believe more in building human lives than in building structures. I believe in human lives more. Because what Christ came for is the humans. The death that Jesus died is for human lives, not for structures. I can afford to build a mighty place where people gather to worship and build a small place where I sleep. What did Jesus say? They said, Master, I want to follow you. I want to go with you. He said, birds of the air have nests. Rabbits, they have their holes. But the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Signifying that I don't have mansion where you will come and enjoy yourself. I don't have one luxurious house where you will come and feel comfortable. I only have a place where I manage myself. So some of the things you see today in the ministry, they don't have biblical examples. They don't have biblical examples. The Apostle Pauls of those days, they suffered for the gospel. They gave their life for it. It is not a bad thing to build your house. It is not a bad thing to buy a car. As long as you are on earth, you need these things. But when they become too extraordinary, and some of these men we are talking about, they have houses in London, they have houses in America, they have houses in Nigeria, they have houses in different places, but they stay in one. And many of those houses are just there. Nobody's there. Nobody's living in those houses. They have cars that they hardly ride. They just park there. But they are preaching of a kingdom that is not of this earth. So you can't balance it well. You can't bring it together when you look at the teachings of Christ and the teachings of the Bible that the people are sharing. The same men have people that are hungry among their midst. And It is very, very difficult for their poor members to be able to see them. It's not possible. Where do you want to pass to? Some of them, the program which they put through which members can see them is from distance or in group. As they gather, say these are the people that came to see that day. As all of them gather, if he come there now, he pray for all of them, he's gone. Yet they are not approachable. You can't reach them one-on-one and really talk and share your body. For you to be able to relate and reach these men properly, you must be a highly placed person, a high class. Why? You cannot be living in a mighty mansion and be easily reached. You can't. Even you that is sitting here, once you start living in a high class mansion, it will be very hard to reach you. But Jesus said, Son of Man has no reasonable place. He only cared about where he would lay and get up, take his bath, dress up, and move on with the mission. His kingdom is not the kingdom of this earth. If you are choosing to follow Jesus, you have to position your mind to trust him and have this thing in your mind that you see that kingdom we are talking about is not part of this earth. This earth will pass away.